Tábàjì tún ṣe ìfèsì wa, a lè máa dúró síbẹ̀. Yorùbá wa tó máa tètè dì bẹ́ẹ̀ láàárọ̀ kí òun Yorùbá wa kọ́kọ́ ṣe kí ni àkọ́kọ́ dìbò tán. Tàbá wá dìbò tán, tàbá olùrọ̀ yìí pé a ti ń bẹ̀ yìí. Ẹnì sọ pé ẹ̀sìn gbọ́. Tàbá ti ṣe mistake, ó máa ti yé yín. Ẹ̀sìn nígbà mistake ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ ilẹ̀ nídìí lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ti yé yín.
What happened during the presidential and gubernatorial election should not happen in Lagos again. No. Those people who are not from Lagos, especially the Igbos, they should go back to where they came from. They cannot come from other states and win us in our own states. Look at Tinubu does the presidential election, and I am finding it difficult to win gubernatorial election. Hi, welcome to this video. I'm going to talk about the Tinubu and Sanwo-Olu's game plan. Why they want Igbos to leave Lagos, or why they want Igbos to be powerless in Lagos. There is no doubt that during and after the presidential election, there are some things that we saw that we have never seen in Lagos. And one of them was the first video you watched when the popular MC Oluomo told the Igbos, go to your state and vote. You can never vote here. The presidential election exposed a lot of things that we don't know that was going on in Lagos State. The hatred has been there, but the election exposed it. After all the whole rigging, voter suppression, intimidation, snatching of ballot boxes, and so on and so forth, Tinubu still lost Lagos State to Mr. Peter Obi. It was a big blow, and what they could do was to begin to re-strategize on how to make sure that such a thing will never happen in Yoruba land again. Now, after the presidential election, there was tension because after the presidential election, just look at the gubernatorial election. They were afraid that the Labour Party that won the presidential election could also win the gubernatorial election. So many people begin to play the tribal card. I was so surprised to see somebody like FFK saying that they must not vote for the candidate of the Labour Party, that he is not the core Yoruba citizen or indigene. I was shocked. So many people begin to say that on the day of election, you must not come out outside because Yoruba people have some rituals they want to do and so on and so forth. Some persons brought out police dog. They did everything they could to make sure that they retain the governor. And they did. So what is the game plan and what is going on in Nigeria? And why is it that people knew what is going on but they are not talking about it? Are they afraid? It is obvious. Everyone saw it. Everybody saw what went wrong. And after the election, do you know the first thing that happens? Where Peter Obi went to campaign before the election, the most popular Alaba international market, multi-billion dollars market, it was burned down, erased, demolished, and Igbos were chased out of the market. They started with their core value. They knew that this market is one of the major sources of income to Igbos. But you know what? Any leaf that is going to come out wide when it's sprout must be wide. No matter the texture of the soil, you must see that the leaf must be wide. So anyone that God has blessed, anyone with business idea, anyone with domination idea, no matter what you will do to such people, they will still grow and overthrow your empire. Because what you are fighting is idea. You demolish people's houses does not stop them from having the idea to make wealth. You demolish people's idea, you demolish people's businesses, sorry. That does not mean you demolish the idea of the business. I read a story after the Nigerian Civil War, popularly called Nigerian and Biafra War. After that, how so many Igbos' wealth were seized and they gave them peanuts as start up to their life. What happened? After some years, these same people started developing Nigeria in general, holistically, not just in their own region. That is to tell you that the demolition and the hatred and the intimidation, indiscrimination against these people cannot stop them. It cannot stop them. So I'm trying to make this to be brief and also to be clear. I want it to be obvious to people that this is a game plan, and it is very bad for political nature of Nigeria. With what happened during the presidential and gubernatorial election, do you think they will allow anybody from Yoruba land to vote in Igbo land again? Because we are building something we don't even think about. We are building something that is going to destroy us tomorrow. We are building something that will swallow us up tomorrow, and we are not aware of it. We are thinking that, oh, we just have to do this because here is our land. We inherit their business, we inherit their properties, we inherit their land, we do all sorts of things to them. That game will boomerang, it will backfire. Because time will come. Anything these people are, the game you are playing now, the game, this, I will not call them Yoruba people because I have a lot of Yoruba people that are good, but these people using politics to divide us. There are people using politics to divide us. This game will still come back against them. And it must surely come back against them. Yeah, must surely come back against them. So, this is their game plan. When it will come back against them, let them not cry. Because the thing about this situation is this. It's not going to be forever. The lessons have been learned. How many companies did Yoruba people have in Lagos? These people, I'm not generalizing the Yoruba people, but I am specifically calling out these people using politics to divide us. How many companies do they have in Yoruba land? If not to collect revenues of foreigners who came to invest and do business in the land? Agberu everywhere, collecting taxes to earn living. Where are their companies? Where are their investment? What have they done? Let them bring evidence. What are their businesses? Without Igbos, can they change their spare parts in Lagos? What are they talking about? The businesses all over there, is it for Yoruba people? So, it is time for us to understand the game plan that this is just about politics. The Igbos, the Middle Belt, the South should not hate Yoruba people because of few people who are trying to play political cards as a tribal sentiments against the other people. They are doing this because of politics. They don't want Igbos' vote. They don't want foreigners' vote to dominate their vote. That is just the game they are playing. That is just the game. They don't want your vote. They want you to sit at home. You shouldn't talk. You shouldn't put mouth. You should become slave because you are in their state. Yes, you should become slaves. Just keep quiet. Go low. Don't build mansions. Just stay low. In fact, beg. Come to our state and beg. That is what they thought. This is the mentality of Africans. It's very unfortunate that we are going to abroad. Nigerian travel to Canada, US, to Europe, Australia, and so on and so forth, to Asia countries. They experience discrimination. They experience racism, and so on and so forth. But coming back home, seeing the same thing, is uncalled for. It's uncalled for. That shouldn't have happened. That shouldn't have happened. We have useless political leaders. When it comes to music, football, those things bring Nigerians together because those people who are playing the role of music, they are not dividing us. But when it comes to politics, they want to divide us. They want to kill people. They want to shed blood. All those things, they are not good. It's time for us to arise. And my advice to people is that develop your city, develop your state, develop your community. Because that is the way things are going now. Develop where you come from. Nobody knows what is going to happen tomorrow. It's only God that knows. Anyway, to those people who have encountered a lot of things that are not good, you know, my heartfelt